Okay, let's take a look at putting down some chords. So I've got these chords here, which of course you're more than welcome to copy the MIDI from. And we're going to try and sound design them so they sound like the ones in the sample pack, so they have more movement. Check out how boring they are right now. Really boring. They go with the bass line, they have a nice discordial melody throughout, but they just lack movement. So I've started again with a sawtooth, one voice. I'm going to add another sawtooth, another voice. Let's pan these ever so slightly to the right and left. I'm also going to fine tune them ever so slightly right and left. Forgot to add that voice there. Let's see how they sound now. Let's make these even more interesting by adding some voices. So we'll do 2, 3, and we'll increase the detune on both of them as well. A little bit loud, so let's just pull them down in volume. Next, let's go over to the filter, select a low pass, let's increase the drive, let's go all the way with this one. Let's select warm drive as well down here, see how that sounds. Okay, so we've lost all those high frequencies, we need to regain them. Let's go to the modulation envelope 1, select cutoff A, and we're going to do a slow attack, medium decay, high sustain, a little bit of release. Let's try that and play around with it as we go. Let's try putting the cutoff down a bit more. We could even increase the attack a little bit. Let's give them a bit of release as well on the general amplitude envelope, the one controlling the volume. Now we could make this more interesting by bringing the sustain down. This is just another version. You can play around with this as much as you like. It's just about getting the general vibe. Kind of like that, digging that quite a lot. Next, let's go over here and let's select phase A, and we'll do the same with pitch A as well. I'm just going to get the pitch to modulate ever so slightly, and the phase to do the same to a sine wave. Actually, tell you what, let's make it a rens, which is like a random sine wave. Love that. You know, you're trying to move away from something sounding too perfect. So let's go with a bit of chorus, bit of EQ. I'll sort of add these as I go. Bit of reverb. And a bit of compression, so when they open up they don't get too loud. So let's do release, threshold, let's bring that down a bit, ratio down a bit as well. Let's see how it sounds. Let's release them one by one. Really love the effect that that's having. So there you go, guys. That's how to make those pretty cool chords. Next, let's have a look at doing some vocals.
Remember, at Sample Tools by CR2, we also offer a mix and mastering service. Just head over to www.sampletoolsbycr2.com, click on the mastering tab, and you'll find our range of services there.